you get that pour?
I'm gonna say that was immaculate.
Don't interrupt the pour. There it is. T getting right now. T getting right. Okay, Ryan, proceed.
We paused for gyms.
We paused for the gym.
Nah, man. I think the coolest thing about these podcasts, man, is that y'all are gonna have a piece of history. Forever, it's gonna be a lot of dope niggas come through here, including y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then y'all gonna have so much footage of just this shit. Like me at this point in my career, Clint at this point in his career, Vincent at this point in his career.
You get to look back.
Man, y'all get to look back and motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, y'all knew them niggas all that time?
Yeah.
And then y'all shit'll go on with y'all and then niggas be like, Ryan, you know them? I'll be like, yeah. Pulled up on them. Goddamn. In the studio, nigga, we was in there.
At the crib.
Yeah. At the crib. That's what I'm saying. Niggas might make a... Right. Some niggas might make... Y'all don't know, the podcast may grow to be something crazy, and then motherfuckers might make a documentary about y'all. And I gotta sit there because, I remember when they let me come over to do the podcast.
We talking about how fine DC women are.
Yeah, we was talking about, oh my God, nigga.
We can talk that again.
I'm gonna tell you the place that got fine women and don't nobody talk about because there's no reason for niggas to go. And then niggas end up going and being like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. I feel like this
Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix and Scottsdale.
Let's go. I want to go.
In Arizona, so
I want to go.
Oh, bruh.
I thought they was all like, little mix down there.
Man, I ain't know what, man. Yeah.
It don't matter.
I went down there, I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to deal with this heat and all this shit. Got down there, I was like, God damn. A club full of fine motherfuckers? This is not, usually we like, you see a fine chick come in the club, you like, oh, yeah, she tough. But when you go there, it's like, 40 of them. You're like, I ain't never seen 40 bad bitches in one place before.
I can't see one that come in like, okay, you the showstopper.
You the showstopper.
Got it.
Who am I supposed to talk to?
Man, it's that shit. It's like, you don't even care if you get curved. He was like,
but you can see like 12 of them with like 2 guys, but none of them are together.
Yeah.
2 guys was just like to bring bitches out.
Yeah.
And then the guys get to be friends with you. Like, nigga, get at them.
Yeah.
Like, okay, see, now I know that. Look for
I mean, like, which one is you?
None
of them.
Okay.
Enjoy.
They yours.
Yeah.
Obvious. Now you fit them in there.
They just...
They just popped up like a GTA cheat code.
Man, for real. Man, that shit is crazy, bro.
I say that y'all the first...
That's another city. If your girl ugly and you in Phoenix and Scottsdale, man, hey, brother. You flew in there.
You in love.
Yeah, you in love, nigga. There ain't no excuse for that.
So how the kids?
Oh, the kids great, man. That nigga definitely,
But nah, she was cold before that last child.
Things happen.
She working out.
Y'all like the first North Carolina niggas I ever met that ain't psychos, bro. Y'all chill as fuck. Like every North Carolina nigga I've met.
We went to school.
Yeah.
Families that value education.
The rest of them niggas I met are savages.
I got cousins that are...
Okay. We one of those situations where people be like, so how y'all know each other? When did y'all meet in comedy? Nah.
Yeah.
We know each other when we was getting our ass whooped.
Yeah. I heard y'all mention that
I was on 85 South Show telling niggas and the goofy shit we used to do as kids. Like, we didn't grow up. We was supposed to be wild ass niggas. We just didn't.
It was happening around.
It was happening around us. Just didn't do it.
It wasn't for us, man.
We got some niggas behind the wall.
Yeah. Because I be looking like, Steph Curry's from Carolina, but his game is like a crazy North Carolina nigga.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up for the logo, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about.
Reckless.
That nigga, man.
Then you got the rapping niggas punching niggas
really
and shit.
From North Carolina. That nigga didn't go to private school. That nigga went through public school. Nigga, oh, man. Yeah, well, shout out to that nigga, man.
Y'all from the same like section?
No, man.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Building
Me and him? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. I met him when I was 4 years old, bro.
Okay, same.
Yeah, I didn't know this nigga. Yeah.
So his mama could whoop your ass like that type shit.
If that happened to his mother, my mother would want to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did y'all kind of like align y'all goals, or like it's like, hey, I see you doing this and we doing this, like,
bro, this was the craziest shit ever, bro. Craziest shit ever. So I'm a lame. So
with the big side.
Yeah. So I'll just keep it real, nigga. The whole nightlife, getting bitches, partying, drinking, I wasn't doing none of that shit. And then when I started doing it, I was doing it with white people. White boys put me on to the party life. I ain't know nothing about how niggas got down partying. So like I got into comedy eventually, right? And I did a comedy show. This was the weird thing. I started out popular at home. I was already popular by the time I decided to start doing comedy.
Okay.
So I did my first open mic or whatever, and in North Carolina, they charge people to come to the open mic. But each open mic is really like shows. It's like showcases for real. Like people tell their horror stories about open mics. So like, it ain't nothing but comics there, ain't no audience, this and that. And I'll be like, I have no idea what that's like.
We have it like big leagues.
Yeah,
like
we always have at least 40 people in the audience just to do an open mic.
Damn.
So I did this showcase or whatever, and then like 45, 50 people paid to come see me, right? And then, and I didn't make a dime. I actually had to pay to get on stage. Yeah, so like 45 people paid to see me and bought food and drinks. I was like, man, that club made like $1,400 off me. And when I was like, nah. If motherfuckers coming to see me, I'll create my own show. But I don't know nothing about doing no show. But I know a nigga who been a party promoter and a club promoter for about
my tab makes sense now.
I was like, hey, Book, what you know about doing events, nigga? He was like, nigga, I got a venue I've been looking at for the last couple. Like, we can come look down there. I can tell you how to run, where you go to print. This nigga told me where to go print tickets. Man, I ain't know shit. Now that I think about, I ain't know nothing.
Yeah, damn. So we grew up together, and about middle school age, his family moved.
I moved away.
Okay.
Well, when I say away, it's like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, but when you kids,
right? Yeah, like,
we went to different schools. Yeah, we went to different schools now, so it's over.
That, but still, always knew about each other, kept in contact. Everything is all that. So in that time frame from middle school to high school, I became this like house party guy, and then like getting venues and having like some of the biggest after the Friday night football game parties, right? So I built up my reputation for that. So when he started to want to have parties and put together this showcase, it's like, I don't know how to get a venue. I don't know how to do this or do that. And I said, okay, listen, I got this. Meet up with me. Boom. We met at a spot. I showed him the spot I was already looking at for myself. I was like, bro, this would be perfect. But look, this is what you need to do. If you want to capitalize and monetize this, get pre-sale tickets. Make them buy tickets early. That way, with that money, you can pay your acts. Then you can still kill them at the door. And then I can
still make like everything else is yours.
That's how you do it. Gonna let niggas pull up.
Yeah, I was. Pre-sale tickets paid like, for the sound equipment, the mics, all that shit.
I just wanted niggas there.
The stage. Yeah, I just wanted niggas to pull up. I ain't know nothing, bro. When I tell you I knew nothing.
How much you want me to pay y'all? Like, nigga, don't pay me nothing. I'm gonna sell nachos.
Yeah.
Say, I'm good.
That shit was crazy.
$12 to buy nachos. Cheese, the plate. I'm gonna make that back off the first 3 cents.
3 cents, yeah, $4 plates.
You know what I mean? How does nigga be thinking like this?
Yo,
that's what's up.
It fucked me up. I was like, cause we went in together. I was like, how much you want to get paid? He was like, nothing. I was like, this nigga gonna be part of my life forever. Like, this nigga is different, yo. I'm talking about, man, how old was Memphis? Memphis 7 now, so.
I think he had just turned 2. My son, maybe 1 or 2. No,
he was 1.
When we first looked at the venue, she was pregnant.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's true, because I turned 8 in July. Yeah, this nigga, man, pregnant. His son's 7 now. When we decided to do this, man.
It's always weird to me when people that come into his life or has been around it don't know the parallels of our relationship. Question it, right? Now, I did remember the time
people don't like when you have a strong bond with somebody, bro.
We know. Like, man, I can't afford. I gotta go out there, but I gotta pay for my own time. Like, nigga, this is what we gonna do. We gonna go up to the barbershop. I'm cool with them niggas. We gonna sell hot dogs and hamburgers out in the front and t-shirts. They gonna let us for free. We gonna pay for that.
and bought my plane ticket for the first time to go to L.A. just to see what it was like, just to see what it was on.
To get the food, you know what I mean?
I like that, man.
Bro. It's just like believing in the situation and understanding.
Man, that shit was crazy.
We're gonna build this way. Once he got his plane to flying like autopilot, he forced me on stage, which I never forgave him for.
Yeah.
At the time, I wasn't.
But he's funny. Yeah. Man, I can't stand when a nigga got a gift for something that don't want to be around.
Nah, you funny, bro. Like,
I think me on stage. He's like, hey man, you going up in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't even think you was trying.
Showcases. It was one of them showcases down there. I was like, yeah, I'm in town, about to stop through the showcase. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. And I was like, hey man, my guy going up. Or whatever. Yeah. Make sure you put him on the lineup. He came there. He was like, "What's your name?" He thought he was introducing himself. It's like, oh, nah, it's Trevor. She was like, "How you spell that?" He was like, "What you spell? What? What you doing?" Going on the list. What are you talking about?
3 minutes. I'm like, that ain't bad. Like, hold on.
Oh shit!
No. Get to talking fast.
He did great.
She thought maybe I was lying to her. That was not my first time. But the fucked up part about it is I really did really good. And then Ryan was like, all right, we're gonna go over to this other spot and go do some time, right? And I'm like, wait, I want to stay here.
They like me.
Yeah, nah, you did the good spot. Yeah. Let's go do the hard
rough one. Yeah. Y'all put on a hell of a show. Like, I would have never known that you was not like a wannabe, like wanting to be a comedian.
I think that I wanted to. It was more of the push, you know what I mean? And I was at a time in my life where it was like, man, if they boo me, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing to lose. Like, I probably need to get booed to feel better about life. You know what I mean? So it was like I had nothing to lose, and comedy ended up becoming a vice. Like that feeling that I got when I got off stage, providing joy, something that you guys can't go to Walmart and get. Yeah. It was like, nigga, this is what I need to be doing. But I want to make sure I'm doing it where it don't contest what we already have planned. I never put myself in a position where I was like, hey, Ryan, I can't support the managing part of it, the selling the merch part of it, because I want to go do me. Yeah. Like, nah, I can find me in that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Teamwork.
Really. That nigga ain't never complained about nothing. Yeah. He never complained about taking pictures, selling shirts, holding shirts for autograph, giving other niggas time out of his set.
I get the shows around, like, yeah, this is my man's right here. We're going to know about it.
You see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Be funny
that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. They gonna remember me.
That's a good, and that's a beautiful way to look at it.
Man, this nigga will be in my life forever. If we fall out.
Yeah, I'm get on the line like, hey, Ron, what you doing, bro? Like,
it is real. Somebody has done the unthinkable. Ain't no way. Yeah. Nah, you can't. We don't let little shit. We don't let big shit come between us, man. Because at the end of the day, nigga, we know, man. It's hard to find somebody to have your back like we got each other's back, nigga. No matter, it's hard to find somebody you can really say, nigga, when I'm at my worst, I know this motherfucker gonna be there. To not even let me get there.
You know what I mean? Like, I be somewhere watching his Instagram shit, his Facebook, and seeing how he moving. I subscribe to all his Patreon. I'm paying $5, so I don't have.
Me too.
I don't want nobody complain about paying it, nigga. And my girl pays $5.
We do it.
Yeah. Pay the $5.
Yeah, like I'm supporting my friend. Like it ain't nothing but $5, but for me that's a lot. Like I want to be on everything. So it be times when I see him moving with steps that's huge. That, you know what I mean? That can bring future things, and I call him and I go crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
boy, I see you, boy. Like,
they be gassing me. I be in the house like, yeah, man. Yeah.
That's me.
I did do that.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to it. It's like, over here on the East Coast.
Hey, that's how I'm going to be as soon as y'all leave. I'm like, we did that. You know what I'm saying?
Each other, and there's times I might call him and be putting him on what I got going on, and I just need him to listen.
Yeah,
because this is one person in my life that I know I'm not gonna be judged by. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, we got that, and that we can go 2 weeks without verbally talking. I mean, if you look at our text message thread, it's mostly all me. Like, nigga, don't text back.
What? The worst.
Like, you get them text messages. Like, yeah,
I told you that.
Who that sound like?
I just got the text. Oh, damn, nigga.
That's this nigga.
I'm telling you, the nigga sent me the address on some, hey, bro, we here, whatever. I was like, damn, I just saw this text, nigga. That was about an hour before I got it. I was like, and guess how I saw it?
How?
Because Vincent called me. Vincent called me and I was like, oh shit, there's a text message here. That's how I saw. I was like, oh shit, that nigga there. No,
it ain't.
Yeah, some people go. You know, I don't know what you got going on, so I ain't want to call. Well, you just ain't gonna speak to me then. I guess that's what we go to. Hey, you better call. If I'm busy, I'll say I'm busy. Yeah. But nah, I'm not a big text. I'm not none of that.
Make sure the mic hear this. I am one that I'm okay with being behind the scenes, being behind the curtain. The fame shit, I witnessed enough with him. I don't want 800 unread messages in my phone. I went to text my girl last night from his phone and clicked on the Instagram instead of the text message icon, and he had like 100 DMs and 100 likes and over 100 new follows and mentions, and that's too much for me. That's too much for me. I open mine and it's like 2 and I'm happy.
Now I see why the Patreon exists.
And people be going crazy. Like, girls be like, I comment on your stuff all the time. You don't never even see it. Or you don't never even respond.
Yeah.
You talking about out of the 3,000 comments?
Hey, I overheard old girl.
Why would you think I'd see yours? Or out of the 3 million DMs?
But even if you did see it, like, why are you feeling entitled that I have to comment?
Entitlement is through the roof nowadays, yo.
Right. I kind of heard the story of old girl, like, after the comedy show, we was taking pictures and stuff, and she was like, I said something to you, you said something to me, and everybody was mad, and you was like, oh, shit. It was like, what you want me to do, follow you back?
She said, you unfollowed me. I was like, I don't remember even following you. I don't even follow. I mean, if I did, I did. She was
like she was the only person that ever got unfollowed, and that's
you know how many people I unfollowed?
She remembered that.
Yeah, she did. But he doesn't
after the show.
I unfollowed. So I used to follow thousands. Now I follow 600. Like, yeah.
Make the cut, baby.
Yeah, like, and there's some people I meant to make the cut that I didn't remember to follow again. Like, it's not even a thing. Look, man, social media is crazy, man. I was just talking about in my post where I was saying social media isn't real that I put on Patreon. Man, I had a friend was like, you know what I mean? Why you unfollow me? I was like, you standing in front of me. You called me. We decided to come out.
You're in my real life.
You're in my real life. And I follow you from my personal page. I like and comment everything from there. Yeah, but it's not the other page. So just because my other page got a blue check on it and a lot of followers, it means more to you.
They want to have that conversation piece.
I was like, oh, this is wild. Yeah. It's like you care more about that entity than you care about the actual human being I am.
And the real relationship.
You know that page represents me. It's not like it's not like I was like, oh it's man, people have
it feel like they treat it like currency kind of.
Yeah, it's weird.
The poo check. Y'all see that?
I'd rather use that outlet than the direct one. I've had somebody try to book me before that stays in my city and has my phone number and knows where I live. And I had to get a new page. And for like a year, this person said, man, you know, I've been reaching out to you, man. You've been ignoring me. Motherfucker, you know where I stay. You know where I receive mail.
Like you sent me a note.
Look at that page. I haven't posted anything on it. You should know that I post statuses every day.
That
so
shit
I'm not
weird.
Active on that page that you keep hitting up.
Right.
I'm not avoiding you. You using the wrong outlet. You got my phone number.
It's insane, man. This shit. People don't like, that's why I love this. Motherfuckers be like, yo, do my podcast. I ain't like, hey, where you at? And then they'll say, you know, some like Boise, Idaho. I was like, I'm not there. They're like, yeah, but we can do Zoom. Nigga, I ain't talking to you through no goddamn Zoom. Like, people like, you ain't do no Zoom comedy shows? No, nigga. I like human interaction. Nigga, I grew up. This is... I'm never gonna be plugged into the Matrix, nigga. It's done. I need real human contact, man. Yeah. Well, I don't want to guess what a nigga doing off screen. Nigga could be talking to you with his pants off. Nah, I need to. Like nah, nigga, nah. I don't want to talk to no nigga like that.
You gotta be able to feel the energy.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
It's
through
not
the
the same
at all.
Man, it's not the same.
I couldn't imagine seeing y'all comedy show that we saw Thursday on Zoom, man. That wouldn't have done it justice. Like it wouldn't have done. Like,
I gotta see the faces,
right?
The reactions,
and man, there is something to be said, right? about. People say on a Zoom you can pull up the people's faces. Nah, there's a difference between being afraid I'm gonna say something to you on a Zoom, or being this close to me and being afraid I'm gonna say something to you. You respect this distance, because you like. Because even on a Zoom, if somebody heckle me on a Zoom and I talk about them, they can turn their camera off.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Can't turn this off.
When they said us, I was like, it was a light over me. I was like, damn, he can see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can see my outfit. I was like, oh shit, we might be kind of close.
Sitting in the front because of that.
Yeah.
Sitting up front, but like, if they've ever followed him or anything, I think on the front end of the tour it was kind of a scare of that, because a lot of your videos was tailored
roasting.
Hey,
we
I was there.
Crowd pleasers, like not crowd teasers, because like you become a bully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and people be scared.
He's had to like get on a heckler. It's been like, and I remember talking to him about like, bro, you can't just jump out there on everybody. You gotta wait until the crowd turns against that person.
I jumped out on somebody before and the crowd turned on me like, damn, nigga, you have to kill him like that.
He's already dead.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that probably was.
Now the show, like Thursday when we went, it was like, the interracial couple and but she dealt with it cool, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you didn't say nothing offensive, but it was funny as hell.
No, the funniest thing about that show, bro. Okay, so it was two things. It was when we got there and we ordering drinks and shit, I was just like, all right, there go the Facebook fans right there. We like playing that game.
They gonna get caught in the crossfire.
And it was like these two old white ladies, right
in the middle.
Yeah. And the one on my left, she was just enjoying it. The other one was a little bit older and kind of like looking like, why she have to say nigga so much? She was like, that look on her face. And I was just laughing like, yo, it's like she cringing right now, like, and she got a few like. She laughed at a lot of shit y'all was saying and stuff like that. But anytime it went towards like sex, the word nigga, anything like, she was like frozen.
Yeah. You got it, but I've had shows, nigga, where I did do that with y'all. Yeah, I don't do that, y'all. I don't do the same. Because Alex was there, and so I did. I went further into it. But
because it was the people that was the girl that was yelling at you about the Porsche.
Yeah.
She said, I'm single. Her date next to her just like, oh, this bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to know, I'm not saying like y'all, like, is that a thing? Like, do comedians like place people in the audience? Like, do they place hecklers?
No.
Nah.
I'm not cute. I know y'all. That was natural.
I don't.
Okay. Say less.
But I know a nigga.
Say less. Say less.
Props before.
Yeah, I know a nigga.
But, I mean,
you know who I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's one I seen.
Okay.
I understand that because that was an act. That was part of the joke. Like,
you said act.
No different than when Corey Holcomb had the guy run across stage.
On the Shaq All-Star joint. Yeah.
Okay. Right? Tell him all to come get his bitch.
Yeah.
That was funny, but you can tell it was placed, but it was
planned.
It was on point. But like actually placing somebody out there that heckles just so you can heckle back at them, for me, I think that's a low blow. I think that's like a lyricist saying that he's dope but has a ghostwriter. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like you kind of like tailor-made. You know, like that's not like it becomes sketch company. It's not stand-up no more. It becomes sketch company. You need it.
There you go.
It comes to improv. Yeah.
Making it come off like it's improv and it ain't.
Because I've been to like a few comedy shows and there's always this one person that's like, I don't give a fuck if you clown me, I'm going to say some shit.
They want to be the show.
Yeah. I had a nigga last night that wanted to be the show. I completely ignored him the whole show.
Good.
People were like, you would. I was like, no, he wanted. Yeah. I could tell the difference between somebody who want the attention and somebody who don't.
Up or something like that. And then, I mean, Arlington. Yeah, the guy. What was his name? You kept saying it to where everybody knew.
Oh my God, you talking about DMV Arlington? I think Arlington, Texas.
Yeah, I was like
his name. Oh, you talking Arlington, Virginia? His name was, and you know why I love my fans. Because I can.
That's his name.
This is why Virginia. I love his name is Sergio.
Oh,
because I kept on using it. I kept on using it through the set.
The crowd knew, like, Sergio, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, and then somebody else said something. He was like, "Don't be Sergio."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like to where even the people that came with Sergio was like,
that was the moral of the night.
Yeah.
That don't be
So
so.
this was the funny part. It was like, this is how dope my fans are. I'm gonna repost this podcast probably on my Patreon or whatever, right? And when we're going, what's the dude in Arlington? It's gonna be fans watching it going, it was Sergio. It was Sergio. I remember I was in there. That's the one. That's the dopest thing about the people who support me, man. They go on these journeys with you, man.
Yeah.
They remember all this stuff that
He gonna
happened.
pop up.
That nigga Sergio was tripping. Man, I was hitting that nigga back to back to back, and then eventually he started chilling. I was like, no. You don't get to be a victim. Come get some more of these.
Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop. And then I went back into my set and left him alone, and then started using him and putting him in my jokes, nigga. It was
the part I think that when you act,
Did you have to check on him?
yo.
Because it comes off sometimes like the timing is so great, the joke hit so hard. You like, hold on, man, it couldn't have been that.
Yeah,
perfect.
like
That's skill
these,
and
What I'm
practice.
saying is like what we do.
Yeah.
We have a third eye. We're not fucking normal. We can see comedy in any fucking.
I guess that should have been my
Not
question.
too long ago, I was leaving my uncle's funeral and something funny happened in it, and like I shouldn't have been in that mode, but I can't turn this shit off. And I called him to tell him.
Funny
That
is
shit
funny,
was
man.
funny,
Can I give it
nigga.
to him?
Yeah, I
Okay,
was.
so I'm at my uncle's funeral, and it's like
Hey, put the put the mic
I'm
a
at my
little.
uncle's
Yeah, there we
funeral,
go.
And just a backdrop on my uncle, he's like the guy that had a bunch of kids and never stayed with none of their mothers, right? So like
What's
the
his
kids
name?
grew up, it's Uncle Charles.
Oh, I ain't trying to make
Miss
sure
my
my granddad.
Uncle Charles, y'all.
The kids grew up knowing each other and like, you know, some of them have the same mother, some of them don't.
Yeah.
It kind of like intertwine a little bit and all that. So like
The black experience.
he's my uncle.
Right.
So like he passes away and the kids have to bury him. So like nobody's here trying to preach him into heaven or nothing like that. We just all respecting that, you know, he was a man and lived his life. And now the kids are really like, even when they talk and have that little minute, you know, the 2 minutes of speaking, they speaking on the fact that they was like abandoned, but they learned to love their father anyway, right? So then there's that point where, you know, like they have different ministers that have to come up and say a few words, right? So this man comes up. It's an older guy, man, and I shouldn't have had this part of my brain turned on. The man comes up and he has a big tablet and he opens it, right? He opens it and he starts patting himself looking for his glasses, right? He's looking for his glasses and he keeps saying like, amen, amen. You know, like keeping
He buying
his
time.
Like, yeah, buying time. Amen, amen, hallelujah.
Praise
Thank
the
you
Lord.
guys for being here. It was a blessing to be here. And he's looking for his glasses and he reaches down in and he finds them. And he puts them on and he gets situated and he looks into his tablet and he starts off and says, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be. Wait!
You didn't know that?
You didn't know that by heart? you needed your glasses to read the Lord's Prayer.
Big ass tablet.
Hey, that's
You wasted 7 minutes of preparation.
like you about to read something you wrote.
Yeah, right. He waited to be like, oh, he must have wrote something fire.
This was on the exam for you to become a minister. This is on the exam.
Yeah.
Why didn't you know this?
Nigga.
It was my homegirl. It was my homegirl Alex Love, man. That's my girl. We me and her been friends for like 11 years, dog. I met her. She had just graduated high school.
Okay.
It was a white girl. They were sitting way off to the left.
Yeah.
So I was looking to the back right.
Yeah.
Everybody
See,
kept
you-
turning around. Nope. She
Yeah.
was over there.
You won already. I was looking for a black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't want nobody to know.
I was like, that's her yelling all that porn shit. I was like, you ain't slick, Alexis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you be though.
Nah, but she loves that joke, nigga. Oh, she loved that joke.
Yeah.
It was one of the first jokes I ever wrote. And she just, every time I do a show and she there, she'll text me. She sent the drink back to the green room and told the person give me the drink, hey, Claire the polar bear. Like, that's the way she said. She said,
this is from your friend. She says, Claire the polar bear.
She said you don't know what it means.
Yeah. Like, are you really about to do a joke from 4 years ago?
Yeah. I was like,
That
I'm about to have to do a joke, huh?
Yeah, it fit. It worked.
No, Austin, that's what I got back to the green room, Austin was like, you made that shit make sense. That shit don't make sense in none of my set, but you gotta figure, that's what I'm saying. You gotta figure, that's the thing about jokes. I got that shit thrown to me. It's not part of my set. Austin was like, nigga, I don't think I ever heard you even tell that joke on the tour before. And we've been on tour 3-4 years now. But it's like, I'll find a way. I'm going to find a way to fit it. Watch.
Jersey. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
so you got it laid out.
3.
Yeah.
Like, as a comedian, it's like I'm going back to like a style that I have matured out of.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I got to do it for her.
Yeah.
Like for
you want me to tell
like,
the jokes I did when I wasn't good?
We actually,
You want me to do a finger roll where everybody's dunking?
I'm dunking that shit. Like, you remember the finger roll you used to do? Oh.
Hey, you dunked that motherfucker.
You want me to do a fast break finger roll, nigga? Oh, my God. Yeah.
You want me to John Stockton this right now?
I'm coming from the free throw line, tomahawking down.
You want me to
the
pass
whole crowd's
the
going, oh!
Hey, that's what Draymond Green did last night.
Nigga! Oh my God! Oh my God! Austin was on stage last night.
Oh shit!
Austin was on stage last night.
We might have to timestamp this motherfucker.
Yo. Let me tell you something. Timestamp this shit. Draymond Green is the reason Steph Curry is not in the playoffs right now. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Talk to him.
Man, listen, I'll create the scene for you. Memphis Grizzlies winning the game. Steph Curry, this nigga is getting and ones. He hitting threes with 2 people on. They doubling them all the way down court. His man is guarding them, and whoever the fuck is guarding Draymond Green is guarding Brooks. Them too. They just giving Draymond the whole court to himself. And then, so Memphis squanders their last possession. Nigga hit the side of the backboard with the 3. Just trash. Nigga had no business being. Yeah. Hey, I would never say an NBA player is trash. To be in the NBA, you got to be one of the greatest players in the world.
1% chance.
You got a 1% chance.
Yeah.
He the bottom 1%. That nigga hit the side of the backboard with the game on the line.
He's only in because the other 2
they was foul trouble. Yeah, so he ain't even supposed to be playing. Memphis got 4 other players on the court who are good. They somehow put the game in the hands of the nigga who ain't supposed to be playing.
The bottom 1%.
The bottom 1%.
Yeah.
And that nigga shot it and hit the side of the backboard. Now, Golden State got the ball with 9.2 to go. That's plenty of time.
And you got Steph Curry on your team.
You got Steph Curry. This nigga shoot from full court. And and Memphis knows it. So they press coverage this nigga from the inbound with 2 niggas.
It's gonna be somebody.
If anybody. He gave up the ball to Draymond Green with 4 seconds to go. And nobody picked Draymond up. They said, nigga.
From half court to the free throw line.
It's yours. Whatever you decide to do.
That was the best choice. They was like, we want Draymond to get the ball.
This nigga got the ball and started looking to pass, and the rim was right in front of him. This nigga could have went in for a dunk.
Yeah.
But hesitated, and then was like, oh shit, the lane's wide open. Drove to the basket and was right. He is 6'7", 6'8", roughly, right? The goal is 10 feet tall. And the goal is 2 feet in front of him. And a defender comes over and jumps. This nigga missed the whole rim.
Yeah, he
nigga, like nothing. Carlton on the Fresh Prince, nigga, he threw it up. Everybody's like, oh, did this nigga hit the exit sign?
Yeah. Nothing stopped the shot clock.
I've never seen a floater not hit nothing.
That's all it was doing is floating.
At the distance he was at,
he was 2 feet away from the goal.
He know that shit too.
And missed the rim.
Not show it.
Yeah.
And I saw the nigga hitting the side of the backboard.
I know when I saw.
They would not show Draymond's fuck up. It's like they went from like a minute left in the 4th to
overtime. Yeah.
Not showing that
bullshit.
bullshit.
Like, you know what? We don't want the world to know that these niggas that horrible.
I don't care.
I agree. Overtime.
Good. I don't care.
I went on stage.
I don't know if Draymond.
I went on stage to end the show and came out and was like, How did we get in overtime? Like, what happened?
Draymond Green, man, Draymond. I don't know if he a supporter or anything. If you ever become a fan of mine, I need you to know that I respect you as a basketball player.
Absolutely.
Trash on the offensive end. You need to do
he's
something.
Definitely the most fortunate basketball player of all time.
Nigga.
Like, man, Draymond had 15 assists. He passed the ball to 3 of the best scoring motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Like, nigga, like, yeah. He's standing at the top of the key, swinging the ball. Nigga, shoot. Like,
to the point like, here you go.
I'm telling you,
You got
one of the
50-50
greatest
chance.
defenders to ever live. I'm really I really respect
top 30.
what you do. This nigga really don't fuck with Draymond like
his
that.
defense is like hell defense.
I think his defense is
I
great.
never see Draymond doing one-on-one.
I'm gonna have to pull up some video.
Please do, because I
got
just
to.
seen Bam hold Giannis to 0 for 4 in the first quarter.
That nigga Bam Adebayo that nigga is special.
Draymond's defense is always communication and switching.
Nah, man, he good, man.
He gonna be all right.
It's just you shouldn't listen, man.
LaMarcus
You
Aldridge
pay,
said
but this
that
is my
word
thing. But this
for
is my
years.
thing. This is my thing. You are a professional basketball player. Draymond plays like he don't even practice shooting.
If Draymond
Like he
was
like he
all
don't
defense.
even. Yeah,
He never gets the ball at
Draymond
practice.
was in
Yeah,
Orlando,
it's
we
like-
fucking know him.
it's like Draymond, nigga. I'm not a professional. I ain't hooped in years, nigga. Not really hooped.
would've
That's how I got
took
this
that
big.
shot.
I ain't hooped in
I'm
years.
still criticizing.
And I promise you,
I have no
you
left
give me the ball at the top of the key with nobody there, I can hit that shot.
I'm at least taking it.
I'm at least taking it.
Yeah.
What is that?
If Draymond was in
You've
Orlando,
been
we
in
wouldn't
the
fucking know him.
league for over 10 years. What is that?
Well, hey, if he was in Orlando
If he was
Magic,
Orlando
we
or
wouldn't know him.
Detroit, we wouldn't fucking know him. His
Yeah.
whole career, he's passed the ball to knock down shooters.
The
He
two
has
of the best
stat
ever.
lines of 9, 15, and 12. You can do that in that
Yikes.
style of ball. They don't even play
Them foul
defense where they
shots.
end up one-on-one with niggas. It's always help defense. We have Looney as a starter.
Right.
Jake Michael McAdoo.
Yeah,
They
James
got a
Michael
history of
McAdoo.
niggas that don't mean nothing to the NBA world. Their coaches don't mean shit.
Mark
These
Jackson.
is like, okay, Steve Kerr was the greatest thing ever, but when he got hurt, Luke Walton was the greatest thing.
Yeah.
Luke Walton left there and got fucking fired.
Yeah.
And- but he
nobody
still got
has
his job
been
with the Kings.
Damn, but Clay, Steph,
And Dre.
KD.
Yeah.
Like, you could have put them niggas in any jersey.
And I was watching last night thinking to myself, boy, if Clay was playing, this wouldn't even be no game.
Yeah. They
Ain't
wouldn't be
no
the
way
play-in.
in hell you could put two people on Steph and Clay is on the
They
floor.
wouldn't be putting two people
You
on
can't
the
do it.
Yeah.
Can't
They
do
would have
it.
won the game to not put him in the play-in.
Yeah.
Well,
They
against the
They
Grizzlies.
wouldn't even been in
Yeah.
a situation to do that for the year. But that
Yeah.
let me know when he doubled down, I need to see who Draymond is.
Oh, yeah.
He showed you.
I mean,
The
He
man
shows
hit
you.
a 3 with like 2 minutes to go and celebrate on
Like,
himself.
he hit the buzzer
He
winning. Like,
started clapping like,
man,
yeah,
they
motherfucker,
left
leave
him
me by
wide.
myself.
They left him wide. I'm talking about they don't leave you wide open like this in middle school. They left this nigga wide. Like, they
That
passed
wide
it to
open,
him.
it was part of the plan.
That's
It
they
was part
plan
of
to
the-
win.
They left him wide open
Make sure
the same
Draymond gets
way.
the ball.
Nigga, they wouldn't leave fucking JaVale McGee this open for 3. I ain't never seen nobody. Like, they ain't even respected enough to walk out.
They-
Walk
He
out
was
that
so
floor.
open. He was like, "Damn, should I dribble in?"
He was like,
When he shot it, they just start boxing now. Dog. Like, the nigga got the ball, and niggas didn't even go running. They just turned the box out.
yeah.
Let him have that.
And he made it.
Basketball.
And he made it and celebrated like
He
he
threw himself a parade.
he was. I was like, you're a professional basketball player, nigga. That's a shot. And you not a big. I can see if you was Embiid size and you couldn't shoot threes, because that means you probably an awesome post player.
Yeah.
You 6'6".
I think he thinks he's like Rasheed Wallace or something.
I don't know, because Rasheed would have knocked that bitch down.
Absolutely.
Down with his left hand.
Nah, I remember, nigga.
yeah,
I remember.
for real.
I used to play NBA Live. I used to get Sheed because he was a power forward. Because
And
niggas
could
wasn't
shoot.
really shooting threes back then. But she'd have hit that
You
bitch.
had like 3. It was
And the
dirt.
heaviest shooting on the man, nigga. Like,
Mr. Austin saying, man, he guards the 1 through the 4. I said, but the 4s ain't the 4s.
no more.
Yeah.
Ain't
The
the same
4s is
time.
2.5.
Could he guard? Could he guard KG
Can he guard
or Chris
KG?
Webber or
Chris
Tim Duncan?
Those niggas
Dirk.
would give him work if he was stuck down there by him fucking self.
Yeah, nah, Dirk would have gave him the work.
Like that, and also like you talking Hall of Famers, which is why I'm telling you he's not.
Yeah.
Point proven.
Hey, man.
Well, he's the all-time triple-double leader in
With no points.
I know. And every single man, his triple doubles be hilarious because it'd be 10 points. Every single time. That be the points is the hardest thing for him to get. Which is the crazy part, because that's the part you think you gonna get first.
He'll have 8 rebounds and 6 assists the first
First quarter.
Yeah, but think about this. When you think assist, that's a person that's making his team better. Right?
I want
None of
Chris
his
Paul's
assists
assist and Draymond Green's assist are 2 different types of assists.
assisted niggas that ain't that good.
Yeah.
No, Chris Paul niggas was already on the way to the hoop.
Draymond niggas that he put in position, like names you don't remember.
Man, you remember how
You know what
good
I'm
Tyson
saying?
Chandler was with Chris Paul?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
New Orleans.
He went to the
Draymond
Knicks.
is
And then
assisted that
Tyson
would've
Chandler
scored
got paid after that.
Yeah.
And then we realized
It was the system.
it was
Chris
definitely Chris Paul.
Paul,
Nigga,
yeah.
if you give Tyson Chandler the ball by
Tyson
himself.
Chandler was not that
He
good.
went to the
Lord
Lakers
bless
and
his
He
sucked.
that in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So
Nigga.
what I'm saying with Draymond is his assist is to niggas that would have scored if he was on the bench.
And they really be
Chris Paul
hoeing
assist?
Chris Paul, man.
Yeah, he
this
should be
nigga
an
should have an MVP.
This year,
At least
Nigga,
twice.
he taking teams that don't make the playoffs. They just adding him.
That's it.
And now they're one of the best teams in the NBA, nigga.
In the playoffs.
Oh,
Okay,
they go-
see, he's like,
yeah.
oh, we
It's not
got
gonna
Chris
happen.
Paul. We about to
Nigga.
get more draft picks.
Everybody was like, OKC is done.
They're rebuilding.
They was like
rebuilding.
the second seed.
He was like, we're gonna be a top 4 seed. I don't know what you're talking about. And then he went to Phoenix. Phoenix got knocked out in the play-in. Yeah, the club, man.
They would have laughed and stopped.
That's the part that's scary, because seeing what he does makes me wonder what would have happened if
he
that
went to the
Lakers
Lakers.
deal went through.
That's
Oh,
why
my
it makes
God.
me mad.
That was
a
We
dyna-
know,
that was
we
a
know,
dynasty
we
right
know
there.
what would have happened.
Barkley asked him a question and was like, how do you match up and are you guys ready for this, that, and third? And Chris cut him. I was like, yo, Charles, listen, man, I've been to West my whole fucking career, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't never been a breeze. You know what I mean? We don't think about who we matching up with. It's time to go out and play, bro. We dogs. Like, I've been to West my whole career. It ain't never been a breeze. Like what are you talking about? I was in New Orleans,
had COVID.
Houston, Clippers. Like, bro, like everywhere I done been, it's done been tough.
Yeah.
Nigga, I played in the West with the Spurs.
That's why.
Popovich.
That's why. But
He was in a conference with the Spurs and the Grizzlies when they was top notch.
I'm still waiting on that point, because I always said Chris Paul gets paid a lot of money. And he's in the twilight of his career. And I want to be like, so bad, this nigga overpaid. But then this nigga still
He performed.
is putting teams in. If you told me
But it comes down
that
to the
I can put a
playoffs.
nigga on your team and you automatically go into the playoffs, you say that's worth $40 million a
Pay
year.
him.
Pay that nigga.
Right.
Yeah, and give him an extra commercial.
Yeah, it's just like, man, people see the 16 points and be like, man, ain't no 16-point nigga making you a playoff team. This one is gonna make you a playoff team.
He's coaching on the court.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a general.
He has a very successful AAU program that he's been a part of for a long time.
Yep.
He's definitely somebody that can, like Jason Kidd did, directly transition from playing and
To
go
coach.
directly
Straight
to
to
head
coaching. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Steve Nash can get a job in the league, Chris Paul definitely can coach.
Absolutely.
Because he already demanded respect of the peers that's around him.
Yeah.
So, like, bringing him on your team improves the locker room, improves your community.
He like the president and shit of that shit. NBA.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, bringing him on your team makes a 23-year-old guy that has a sense of confidence more confident. You know what I mean? He believes that, I can pump, fake, and drive now. All of that guy is teaching him while Monty Williams is somewhere teaching somebody else. So bringing a guy like that in, it ain't just that.
You got 2 coaches.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got to think of everything around that. So, like, Chris Paul is definitely a valuable player his entire career. I just hate the flopping shit. You know that, like, dribbling in front of a guy. And
I wish he had
I know
stronger
you're in the
knees.
bonus.
Yeah.
You too cerebral for
That
me. Play basketball.
bothers me, but not much as the nut hitting. That's this nigga
I'll never
is
get
the
over
most.
Julius Hodge nut hit.
That was the craziest shit I ever say,
like, you don't need to
dog.
do
Punch the
that,
guy in
bro.
his nuts, and that's not basketball.
No.
Yeah. And that's my thing. People like Chris Paul is a dirty player. I don't care what
dirty.
people say.
Dirty.
I
He can.
He's really good.
Yeah,
He's
good.
really
He's professional.
And that's the thing with him.
Temper is pushed, he turns into that.
Yeah.
But I tell you this, I don't know how many years he got left on a contract. Whew, I pray he go to the Lakers.
He's gonna
Just take that veteran minimum and just go to the Lakers and play with LeBron. What's up?
He's gonna be the next Rondo.
Oh, I gotta see it.
Right.
He deserve it.
Hold on, Gary Payton has a ring because he went ring chasing with the Lakers and it didn't work.
In
and
Miami.
He went to the Heat and it worked. I don't respect his fucking finger. I don't respect his ring.
Whatever, that nigga.
Even though in that playoff series,
I
him
do.
and Jason Williams played a very pivotal point.
Yeah.
Helping them win.
I got
But
pissed so bad.
I feel like with Chris Paul, if
I
he
don't
becomes a ring chaser, I would be so upset with watching who he became.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you coming
Hey,
off
you know
the
what? I thought I was
bench.
gonna feel like that when LeBron went to the Lakers.
I still do.
How?
But I feel like
How?
I was.
How?
Because the team was terrible.
I do.
Thank you.
But yeah,
How?
he
He
wasn't-
didn't
he
go to
wasn't
LA
adding-
for a
yeah.
ring.
He wasn't adding
He got rid of them niggas.
Yeah.
No, and they were
He-
saying he was going there to be the
He
movie
made
star.
that team a championship.
Yeah,
Right,
they was like, he
exactly.
wanna be a-
No,
yeah.
he went to
He was
LA to
acting
retire.
But that
Yeah.
He went to LA to
organization
With the
retire.
bag.
is already a winning organization for me.
Yeah, he was
Who?
a puzzle
For
piece. He
me.
was inserted.
I mean, that's just for me, and I know, like I enjoy everything else.
Hey,
about
listen to
LeBron,
me, man.
But I feel like LeBron's legacy is that, and I can understand if LeBron sits down one day and says, "You know what? I went out to LA because niggas kept saying I couldn't do it in the West." I would respect it.
Me too.
You know, people kept saying it was,
And he
a
did it
breeze
on
in
the
the
biggest
East. It
stage.
didn't matter what seed he got.
Niggas kept saying he needed
was
a big
smacking.
three. Then went to the West and did it with one other nigga. Now,
That had never done it
who
before.
ain't never done it
Yeah.
before.
What was it like
And,
without that nigga though?
huh?
That was that one gap. That
Yeah.
didn't even make the playoffs.
Man, but he got injured. They were 4 seed before he got hurt.
I would too.
Oh, nigga, come on. He was a 4 seed with that raggedy
He
ass
tore his
team.
groin
Man, he tore his
against the
groin.
Warriors.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
hurt his
dog.
groin. He ain't never tore a motherfucker.
Man,
I can't-
nigga,
He hurt his groin. He strained.
Nigga.
He said, "If I could-"
I got to piss.
Yo, the team trash.
My bad.
Hey man, I got a question for y'all. Like
Yeah.
after seeing your show Thursday, I always say this to like comedians, mainly like artists and just in general. Where's the moment? I think niggas make it or they on the right path when people tell you to humble yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
Like Ryan,
I get told that a lot
you
now.
get too big, humble yourself. You need to humble yourself. I mean, like, my G, you work at Home Depot. You need to calm down, dog.
Man.
Like, if I humble myself, I'm gonna be with you. Like,
Niggas have me laughing, dog.
It
Niggas-
should nobody be able to tell you to humble yourself. It should be a situation that keeps you humble.
Nigga, this is the
Right,
crazy
you know what
part,
I'm saying?
right? When a motherfuckers tell you to humble yourself, right, it's just so they can feel better about who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody would ever tell. Would you tell Michael Jordan to humble himself? If Michael Jordan was out there like, nigga, I'm the best. Yo, would you be like, humble yourself, Michael Jordan?
humble.
No,
Send
because the
somebody
nigga
to-
accomplished what the fuck he said he
Right.
accomplished. So if I'm out here accomplishing the shit that I said I'm going to accomplish, why I gotta be humble? Because it makes you feel bad that you ain't accomplished whatever the fuck
we
you
went to the same
accomplished.
school, we went-
Yeah,
You had the
that's
same
the shit that you want. You want me to dim my light for you to feel better. Why I gotta dim my light for you to feel better? Nah, I ain't gotta humble myself. I am humble. Man, you think I don't know where I come from? I come from humble beginnings. You see what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm gonna be truthful about who I am. I want to be one of the greatest comedians ever, and I feel like I'm on pace. You know what I mean? Am I not supposed to feel like I'm on pace? Am I not supposed to strive for that? And just because you a nigga sitting at your crib that don't have any idea what it's like to be me, you feel like you're allowed to tell me how I should feel about myself? Nigga, fuck you.
It be women though. Let's get that. Like you keep saying him and
It be mostly dudes that be trying me. The women don't.
For me, I see the women that wants us to make sure that we not getting a big head. I guess so they can feel like they still have a chance.
Oh,
So-
man.
Oh, because they become more believable.
Yeah.
Like, I can see.
Nigga.
I've been to DC, sweetheart. You know what I
Nigga.
mean? Like,
That's what they
Yeah.
hate.
yeah. Oh, what?
Hey, I can't
We can
stand-
go out and get sex correction, sweetheart.
I can't stand when a woman acts like I'm full of myself, and that's why I act the way that I act. No, baby girl. I know where you rank amongst women in the world. That's why I'm acting the way that I'm acting. You think that I think I'm the shit. I'm acting this way because I know you ain't shit. That's two completely different things.
Right.
Yeah, you think it's about me. You're making it about me. It's not me at all. It's not me at all. I've been exposed to better things, and you want me to treat you like you at the top, but I've been to the top.
I know better.
I know better. And be honest, let me be honest with you, baby girl. If you were who you thought you were, I wouldn't even be talking to you.
And she wouldn't be talking to you?
You know, and you wouldn't be talking to me. You think I'm approaching Rihanna? You think me?
I've had a girl in my DMs from my past tell me, continue to do what you're doing. I love seeing you doing that well and enjoy it. And she also added, because I know you ain't going to never fuck with me again. Damn. Some of the most beautiful shit. Like, she was like, what happened when you was typing?
Yeah.
You notice, like, you know what? This nigga way above this what I got to offer.
She basically thanked you for being all her lead.
My ranking on the pussy pyramid,
Yeah,
he just surpassed it.
Like, yeah, you graduated.
And I done gave some dick on some gift type shit. Like, you'll never fuck with a nigga like this in your life, but I'll be the nigga to give you the, you know what I mean? You get the bread because none of your friends.
Bring you up.
Yeah, none of your friends even can fuck with a nigga like me. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna give it to you, and you'll have this over them. So you know what I mean? I'm doing this for you, and then they be like, "How come you don't call me? Bitch, you wasn't supposed to meet me.
Like
you wasn't supposed to meet me. Oh my god,
This was your Jeremy Lin moment.
Right? Men are so much more appreciative. When a man fucks somebody he ain't supposed to fuck, he be like, "Nigga, I can't believe I pulled." You remember? He be talking to this boy. You remember this time I pulled that shit off?
One time.
Yo, we needed the one time.
After that, you missing it.
Women don't. They can't.
Like, one time.
What
did you take me at?
Yeah, they were like. They be like they were the catch. They don't. They can't tell when a nigga surpasses them. They really can't tell. It's always weird to me.
That's facts.
They forever act like the bag.
I had that one.
And that be the problem. Because I like regular women. I like the regular everyday woman. But let's not pretend that we are who we are. You know what I mean?
I'm not that regular.
Yo, this is how we met. This is how we met, all right? I came to your city. You paid $35 to come see me. And you were in a room with 1,000 other people who paid $35 to come see me.
Same level.
How we the same person? How we the same person? How we on the same level? I flew in here and I'm leaving with your money and other people's money. You paid money to be here, to be in my presence. That alone means that we're not on the same page. You stood in line
from the beginning
at the meet and greet for the opportunity.
No, you
to meet me.
I was coming online and was interested.
You went and got a babysitter. You went and you bought an outfit.
You prep.
I didn't even know you existed.
But you thought you was that one.
But because I was like, you know what? You cool. I'ma kick it with you. Now we equal?
Ooh.
That's bullshit.
Now we equal.
Now we equal?
Question mark.
That's how,
Sway?
How, Sway? I would be so grateful if I went to a SZA concert and ran into her and she was like, yeah, I'll give you some pussy. I'd be like, oh my God. I'd call Book and be like, nigga, you won't believe it.
Yeah. However much pussy she gave you.
No, it wouldn't matter how much pussy she gave me.
You grateful.
Grateful.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, I was like, she was in a hurry. She let me get 7 strokes.
Yeah.
That nigga, if a nigga said, that's it, I'd look at him like he was crazy. He'd be like, that's it? What do you mean that's it?
That's my
nigga,
bragging
I was
point.
in SZA for 7 strokes.
Change numbers?
I had no business. No, I had no business being there.
Fuck, I need a number for. I got 7 strokes.
Like, I got 7 strokes. I'm not.
Look, what she saying?
I don't know what this is.
What she saying? I'm grateful.
I got the memory.
I never even got the real name because I wasn't supposed to be there. She introduced me to Kendrick Lamar. It was a great day.
I was blessed, nigga.
Nigga, a song come on, I be singing all her music and shit.
That's why I can't be famous.
Yeah,
and then somebody be like, you know, and people be like, and then if somebody go, do you know SZA? I be like, nah, I met her. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will meet me one time, be like, yeah, I know that nigga. No, we hung out one time. And you said, come on, man.
About 90 minutes?
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Give or take.
It's insanity, man. Like, now it's just, this life is stupid. It's stupid. And I know some people might watch this and be like, yo, this nigga here, humble yourself. I know that's what they gonna say. And it's not, nigga, I'm just telling you what my life is like. If it seems like I'm being over the top, maybe I just live an over the top type of life.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? Like, you will say, like, this life is stupid, then people will be like, I still want it.
Yeah,
and then get her and be like, man, this shit's stupid. And be like, damn, this nigga told me that.
I'm gonna tell you, this is the one thing I learned here. I'm gonna tell you the one thing I learned about any type of fame or celebrity. The general public don't know shit.
I didn't know shit.
Don't know shit. Even all the shit y'all feel like you see in the shade room and all that shit. Man, it be
feel like
shit.
you dig for.
Man, it be shit that pop up on the shade room and I be like, damn, I knew that 4 months ago. Yeah, like the general public. Yeah, motherfuckers be finding out about relationships with niggas is on the outs. They acting like it's weird that I'm talking like this. Y'all don't think it's weird that somebody want to fuck me who never met me in their whole life?
That shit weird.
Yeah, like I'm used to going after, to woo this motherfucker, right?
I'm attracted to the
and she came with the objective to fuck me, and y'all want me to act like I'm not special. Nigga, what the fuck do you want me to act like? This is crazy. How many niggas in y'all life has somebody put on the calendar when you gonna show up, paid for a ticket, waited after everybody left after the meet and greet, and lingered around, and then was like, what you getting into? And you like, oh, I don't know, I might go back to the room. You want your dick sucked? Really?
This shit happened. He know this story. This happened. Like, for real.
Like, nigga. And I'm talking about in several cities. I'm going to my life seeing niggas.
Does it make you lazy?
There's nigga, man, what?
It
just makes you look at different. It makes you look at shit different. It gets weird.
Has pussy devalued for you?
Yeah, and I had to. Yeah,
it's just like certain.
No, but this
things,
is the thing. This is the thing. It ain't that pussy. The value is still the same for me.
Yeah,
the value is still the same. What I'm willing to put up with, it's not
like the hoops or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, nah, it's the main, you know what I mean?
This bitch is that
it's the main thing.
Fuck that he be bullshit.
Yeah,
like nigga, you did what?
Yeah, nah, like, for me,
I get that.
I want it, but don't act like it's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's something different than what it is.
Like pussy might be $100. I'm figuratively speaking, like $100. Yeah. Like I used to have to work 12 hours to make $100. Yeah. But now you can work 30 minutes or you know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is. Yeah. It ain't that the value went down, it's my value went up.
The time,
yeah. So I'm not gonna do any. You wouldn't like if I was a nigga, right?
Down way better.
No, listen. If I was a nigga, you don't expect the nigga who work at like say you work a job, you get paid hourly.
Yeah.
The nigga who owns the business, y'all don't live the same kind of life. And the money ain't the same to you. All right? This nigga right here, if he take you out to dinner or whatever and spend such and such money, that nigga is doing the most to try to get you where it might be a drop in the bucket for this nigga.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is once I got to the point where some stuff is just dropping the bucket to me, that's fine. Just know your value is the same, but my value is going up. And there's a lot of shit that I'm not going to do what that nigga does to get you.
Because you want some nigga.
Yeah. I'm not, because I used to be that nigga. I'm not, no.
Not going back
absolutely
to that.
Not. Why would I be him and I did all this work to still be? Oh, no.
They work stay the same.
No. Hey, just like Kanye said, what you think we rap for? To push a fucking rap for? Nigga, what are you talking about?
I ain't gonna say me, but for him, I know for a fact, and we've had these conversations, there's been times where women have felt like
push over the
Women would do all the things because a woman still wants to be sought after.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So she's going to do all the things. She's going to get highly dressed. She's going to have the baby. She's going to do everything to come to the show, to be known, to be in your presence, to make sure that you pick her, all of that. But then when it gets to the sexual part of things, she still wants the man to put in the effort for it because that's traditional, right?
Yep.
But for Ryan, what Ryan would do is just be himself completely. Like if we go up to my room and it's midnight, like I usually check my phone and like go through my DMs and stuff like that. And then like you get naked and lay in the bed. That's what the fuck you decided to do. Oh, you want me to put my phone down and come over there and rub on you and you say no,
then
stop,
get naked
and do all that shit? Like no, bitch, like come over here and strip me down and fuck on me because that's what you've been wanting to fucking do. Right? So like treat me like the king that I am, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
like
a woman feels like, oh my God, like I can get any man I want. Yeah.
Go get him.
Then why the fuck you here with me?
What you doing?
You know what I'm saying? You're highly attractive. You got plenty of followers and all that stuff like that. But I'm me. Right? So if I stoop down to that,
I'm me.
If I stoop down to that,
hey, what Luda say? Bitch, I'm me. I'm the goddamn reason you a VIP.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I use that term all the time.
I'm not here because of you. You here because of me.
Right, so
come on, man.
You said the devalue thing, we will be devaluing ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So for me, we got to the point where I was traveling.
And that's
like that,
what I'm talking about. You want me to act like a lesser nigga to make you feel better about this exchange.
To talk to you, though.
And that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Because you're not in a position to do that. Because if you were in that position, I would have just done it naturally.
And there's some bitches that caught him on the front end on the way up.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
You know, once he got to where he was at, like, I'm like, well, what happened over here? Like, I don't know. I just stopped calling. She stopped texting. Like, it was just a mutual thing.
It was understood.
That'd be another one.
You know, knew that we was not on the level with each other anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that needs
that's
to be
respect.
understood. Like, and I think that it should be.
But that's why I love DC. I don't have them problems in DC.
Hey, I'm going where we going to DC.
I don't have them problems in DC.
Yeah,
DC.
hey, I give you a couple cats down to C, but I ain't snitching on nobody in Harlem.
Women in DC, they understand. They value. They treat you with your proper value. And I'm telling you, I be in DC dating. they like, I'm trying to go back to your room. I be like, nah, sweetheart, let's go have something to eat. Let's go drink some wine.
Keep going.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, like, we
You're a loser in DC, you're a loser around the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm scared to go now. Like, learn something about myself.
These women
All you
are
gotta
lovely.
do is be present. Don't say no stupid shit.
Don't say no stupid shit.
Have
You
on
in the
good cologne.
Yeah, bruh.
It'll work itself out.
It'll work itself out.
I'm good then.
So I'm telling you, whenever, yeah, man, and it's really weird, man. It's really weird. And I don't think it's not that, and I don't think this is the funny part. I don't even think highly of myself. Your actions put me here. You know what I mean? It ain't how I think of myself.
Said it.
Like, nigga, if a woman had no idea who we were, who I was, or who any of us was, as we were just regular human beings to her, and she walked in this room and was like, I'm gonna pick a nigga out of all y'all. I don't like my chances.
I'm the same way. Like,
Hey, when you start saying that, I was like, oh, I like where this going.
Yeah. I don't like my chances. But let her come in and go, oh my God, Ryan's here. I'll be like, you niggas dead.
Yeah, I'll be like, damn.
You niggas
I'll
dead.
be like, or she sits around for an hour or two.
Yeah.
I feel like my personality.
Yeah, or if we get, if she.
Now we got to fight now because you taking an hour. I need 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the longer she stays, the better I start looking.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, boy, this nigga funny. He's smart. Man, he keeps saying shit that I can take on.
Ryan Davis, let me ask a podcast question. Would you marry or date someone seriously that's also involved in the industry? And I don't mean just comedy. I mean in any form of entertainment, production-wise, executive, management, in any form, fashion of entertainment. Would you date someone seriously or marry anyone that's in the industry?
To be honest, it's.
Y'all felt that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We waiting.
To be
That's
honest, it would be easier. In a sense of it would cut down a lot of arguments because they know what it is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want no parts of that. I want normalcy when I come home. I don't want to be in the industry there and then come home and still be in the goddamn industry. Like, you know what I mean?
Still at work.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still at work. That's the one thing I learned about LA. You always on the damn clock. You always networking or doing something. I want to be able to talk to my lady and not worried about a tell-all book later. Like, I just want, you know what I mean? I just want somebody that really, because I got people that'll come out who love my comedy, who love, my content and all of that. I want my significant other to love me. Yeah. We can meet because of who I am. I ain't stupid, you know what I mean? Who I am who I am and who you are is what put us in the building together.
Interest.
So I'm not even, you know what I mean? That was the one thing I did when I was trying to date and I was trying to be in relationships or whatever, and it was explained to me the reason it wasn't working is because I was giving opportunities to women who wasn't supposed to be here.
I agree.
Fans?
They wasn't supposed to be here.
You remember Detroit?
Yeah.
We left, and what was the guy's name that opened for us? The guy from Def Jam, and we went to do his radio show.
Oh, yeah.
Connor?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it Mike Connor?
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
We pulled up to his radio thing, and it was a chick that was wanting to know you real bad.
Yeah.
And she followed us there, but then when I didn't see her leave the comedy club, but I seen her arrive at the radio station. And when we got to the radio station, she was backing in, and her car was making a lot of noise.
Yes.
And when the roof of your car, the panel in the inside is falling down.
Oh yeah.
I remember her backing in. I was like, this ain't a girl that Ron should be associating with. As good as she looks, she has a nice body and all of that. But baby, your car making a lot of motherfucking noise. And I remember thinking,
the wrong body
she
work.
needs you more than you need her. She shouldn't be around at all.
Right.
Until then I started seeing certain women that would want to date you and they would pull up in the Benz and want to take you out to eat. And I'm like, okay, that's where you need to be. You know what I mean?
Washington, D.C.
I'm waiting on the restaurant.
But there's because, there's a certain level of woman that just I just don't want to take care of no nigga. I ain't even in the business of being taken care of by a nigga. I just don't want to take care of no nigga. And those are wonderful women. And I like to take care of my woman. So they don't mind being taken care of. But my thing is, it upsets the balance because they start trying too hard. Mm-hmm. Nigga, we chilling. Yeah. It don't take much to make a nigga happy.
At all.
And if you're trying too hard, that probably means you're talking too much.
They're scared to lose you.
You're scared to lose. Right. You so scared to lose me, you pushing me away.
Yeah, you in competition with people that ain't even here.
Ain't even here.
Baby, just
and start acting beyond themselves.
Hey, you fucking with me.
Put that energy into me.
Into me, you worried
Remember
about.
That.
They just and they go so hard to try to prove their value to you. And that ain't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a partner. I'm not looking for somebody to match me. Yeah, I'm not looking for a competitor or somebody. Yeah, I'm looking for a partner, not a back. Me and him is partners in business. I don't do none of the stuff he do. He don't do none of the stuff I do.
Facts.
That's a partnership.
Yeah.
Yin and yang. In the business. I want that in my relationship. There's shit that I do, and there's shit that I'm terrible at that I would like you to be good at. You know what I mean?
That's why I would,
Yeah,
that's what I'm dynamic in the relationship I am in. The woman that I'm with, my soulmate, we are the yin and the yang. She's completely different from me.
Yeah.
Everything that I'm not,
boy,
she
your
is.
niggas is different.
You get what I'm saying? She grew up single parent. The only child. She had, never wanted for nothing. All that. I grew up struggling. So, I know what it's like to get a cutoff notice on the water bill. She don't. So, when that happens, I deal with it. She don't. You know what I'm saying? We bond in that. You know what I'm saying? So, but also it's a conflict of when those things happen of explaining it. Understanding it and okaying it. So, that comes with growth. But I don't want to be with somebody that's just like me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Everything I deal with, you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So who do I go to?
Where's the
you
growth?
You know what I'm saying? If I have issues, I can't bring them to you because you
got the same problems.
Same fucking issues. You know what I mean? Who's the therapist in this situation? You know what I'm saying? How can I okay you? Everything's gonna be fine if you've never been through it. You know what I mean? So like,
can't nobody shoot who to pass the ball to.
Right. Everybody wants the ball.
Yeah, but can't nobody shoot.
Man, don't nobody know how to set a pick. Don't nobody backs out. Yeah.
Everybody one step for Draymond. That's a horrible team.
It's a horrible team. Yeah. I'm just sitting here like, I'm telling you, man. And that was another thing. I stopped, like we joking about the road, but I stopped fucking around on the road a long time ago because
I never could.
I'm trying to settle down, and I never did it as much as a nigga in my position probably would have. I was like, God know when to give you certain things. I said if I got famous, I didn't get famous until I was 30. If I got famous in my early 20s, I have AIDS. There's no doubt in my mind.
He said more babies.
Yeah,
we said more babies. You got kids, right?
I got 2.
Yeah, so we got a couple more.
That was before the fame though. So I was like, I would have had 13, 14 children. Like what I see
around on the first meeting. My fuck around was like when I visited St. Louis the second time.
Yeah.
Come back.
Fuck that bitch. But like the first time we met, bitch, like it's weird. Let's talk. Then in the next 8 months.
It depends. It depends. Cause for me, it's like this is my thing. Cause I was giving them real shots of making me your nigga. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. You gotta show and prove on the first time I meet you, right?
Get one chance.
You only get one chance to impress, right? You only get one chance to impress.
You can't come up here with don'ts.
You can't, You gotta make me feel like, oh, I can't wait to get back to that city, right? I can't wait to get back to her. You think that you come into the city, we meet, we talk, I take you out to dinner, we have conversation, I spend money on a movie, spend money this, and that, and you think your conversation is enough to make me not fuck no bitch around this country and then want to get round trip tickets to come visit you again? No. No.
That's sick. That's selfish.
No, but look, that's the thing. And they be like, so when you coming back to Idaho to what? Spend money on you again, bitch? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. What are you talking about? The food wasn't hitting no shit. That's what
potatoes wasn't shit. Idaho.
Yo.
I didn't get to meet Napoleon Dynamite. None of that shit.
Like, we doing a one-night thing. We both agreeing to. You gotta be the freakiest.
And you putting boundaries on me.
You putting boundaries on. That's why I'm like, you don't really want me. That's the way that's it.
It's like when you go to a barber, you find a new barber somehow.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga got to show off. You want my business for me to keep coming back.
You want me to leave my barber that I got right now for you? Nigga, you better cut up. Nigga, you better.
Niggas would cheat on their girl before they cheat on their barber.
That's true.
You hear me?
Loyalty.
Like, you want me to cheat on my barber with you.
And you are
Barbers
$15 lineups
on my shit.
Barbers the only place where you
I gotta pay you extra for the blade. Nigga, the other nigga, I'm good.
They spray painting. They were spray painting this shit.
Yeah,
if you want to see the definition of omerta, go to the barber, a black man and his barber. Like, that nigga's not snitching on that nigga. He holding it down.
If my barber threw me a key of coke and say, put that in your drawers right now. Nigga's in my drawers. What we doing? I don't know. I don't know, nigga. I'm with you.
That nigga saved my life plenty of weekends, nigga, where it's looking grim. Like, hey, I don't know. My barber.
I get draws because you, my nigga. Like, I got this.
It's just a weird, like, it's a weird thing. Entitlement is a weird thing. And I don't have that sense of entitlement either.
I think the women just want to console their dignity.
Yeah, but I don't ever do these things with these women and feel like they owe me anything. You don't owe me shit. How the night went is how the night went. I can accept that. What I can't accept is that you won't accept that wasn't enough. That's my issue. I'm fine with however the night ends, how it turns out. I ain't never salty about nothing. Nothing. What it was what it was. I can accept it. But when I go back home and you like, when you coming back, you have to accept, my lady, you didn't do enough.
You gotta
I'm
be
not
honest.
coming back.
Yeah.
And you better hope I don't come back to your city more famous, because you're not even my level no more when I come back.
Like now,
you should have took advantage when we were here, and we really wasn't here. Because, like I said, I didn't meet you in rooms. I didn't meet you at work. I didn't meet you in the industry.
I met you through your plans that you made for yourself.
Groupie plans.
To me, I met you from you trying to come see me. I had no idea you existed, and you made plans to put yourself in front of me, and you feel like I should chase you. That's a very strange. That's like wow. I just sit back like wow. Can you imagine that, nigga? Huh?
It's kind of insulting.
Yeah, it's wild. Can you imagine, right? If a lion chased down the antelope and then the antelope saw it and the lion's like, I'm gonna eat you, but you gotta chase me for me to eat you.
Well, I got you.
The antelope is like, nigga, you retarded? Like, no.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Surviving.
Yeah. If you gonna start the hunt, finish the hunt. You don't come down. You don't chase me down.
Hey, swap roles.
Yeah, swap roles. What the fuck are you talking about?
It don't work like that.
No.
Yeah.
They
be like, oh, you wait. All right, you chasing me now? I'll be like, okay, you stand here and I stand here, and like now you behind. No.
Yeah.
So now you chasing her.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to chase nobody.
That's part of the euphoria. A lot of these women in these cities that want to be on your radar,
where did he get a phone from?
Right. They want to be the one that makes you go out of your way for them.
Yeah. And I'm saying if you were the type of woman I would go out of my way for, I would have done it naturally.
The first time.
I would have just done it naturally. And I'm so focused on my career. It ain't many women I always use a Rihanna example because that's the one woman that I know for a fact that I would just, I know all rules go out the window. They be like, Ryan, you got a show tonight, but Rihanna trying to fuck. Looks like I'm going to get sued for not showing up. Bet you that. But before you fuck her, you got to fight. To get up to her room, you got to fight a nigga on each floor.
Hey.
I don't know why you keep telling me these things. What is the hotel number? Yeah, nigga,
what
you
floor,
keep
my nigga?
All of these niggas have special skills. Why are you talking about these niggas? Will you please give me the hotel
Stop
number?
leaving Rihanna out.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're wasting time. What time is checkout, nigga? God
Like,
damn.
I ain't.
Jesus.
Hey, like.
But everybody wants to be treated that way. And no, Rihanna earned the right to be treated that way and seen that way. Beyonce earned the right to be treated and seen that way. What have you done outside of work your day job and go home to deserve? What are you doing?
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like,
I know I don't deserve Beyonce.
It's this like if you're special, then 7 billion of us are special. Or however many billion people are in the world, man. It's like everybody. Listen, man. Everybody can be special. I'm not saying everybody ain't special, but you're in front of me because you think I'm special. I'm not in front of you because I think you're special. So let's act accordingly.
Hey, write that shit down. Like that's
real shit.
No, that's real.
Them jewels.
That's just real. And I think people miss out on opportunities because of that because they are prideful. I'll swallow all my pride for the right woman. Fuck pride. What are you talking about? Niggas be like, yo, like, once again, my Rihanna example, if we were together and she broke up with me, they like, nigga, you gotta beg on your knees to have her back. That ain't no problem.
Yeah. They be like, she was just with old boy last week. I'd be like, good. It was a week ago.
Yeah, you know Rihanna cheated on you. She do be doing that. She do be doing
she tripping.
That. She do. Baby wildin'. She be wildin'. She be getting out there.
That rascal.
Yeah. I told people I would be Rihanna's Wednesday nigga. And the only time I'd ever complain is if I came in on Wednesday and the Tuesday nigga was still there. I'd be like, this disrespectful nigga here. I call the Thursday nigga like, man, I got here. This nigga done took some of my day. You know what I mean? Then we get on three-way with the Monday nigga. With the Monday nigga like, hey, Monday, take some of Tuesday time. This nigga think it's a game out here. This nigga is not respect. I wouldn't even bring it up to her.
It's not her problem.
It's not her problem. Yeah. What I want to do, upset her and not have Wednesdays no more?
Day messed up
fuck that.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Because it goes back to what you're saying. Y'all are there because she's special.
I'm there there because she's special.
That's why you're talking.
And what's crazy is you're not special to some women.
Exactly.
But to some women, you're very special.
Very special.
Baby,
VSOP.
Like
I'm saying it's just VSOP.
Hey, let's stop it.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We could do the if I have no problem dating a woman who sees me as an equal, but you cannot show me that you don't see me as an equal because I'm going to act how you treat me. I'm
like,
going to act.
You better treat me.
You better be like, treat me like all these other niggas. I don't know if I'll stick around because I know I'm not all these other niggas.
Yeah.
But I would never treat you like you all these other women if I'm pursuing you because I wouldn't be pursuing you if you was all these other women.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I just feel like people should act more accordingly. It's great. Everybody has this pride. Yeah, people want to act. People want to have this pride and don't want to give people their props for being who they are. You know what I mean? Shit, if I go somewhere and this woman is the baddest chick in there, right? She put the work in. We've been going to gym class since high school. So if you in shape, that means you've been doing the work without nobody asking you. It is not. Yeah. You've no longer being forced to. That woman gets up every day and goes to the gym to get her body together. She drinking all her water. She eating well. She taking care of herself to make sure her skin clear.
For her.
For everything, right? And I'm supposed to treat her like she don't? Nah, I got to give her props.
You can't treat her like
I got to give her props.
Yeah.
She made something of herself. She look a certain way. She smelling good and all of that. What I'ma act like? When I hug that woman and I smell her, I'ma act like she don't smell delicious.
You gotta acknowledge it.
I gotta acknowledge it.
You gotta say something good too, like, damn girl, you smell like my grandma's favorite like dessert or something.
Yeah, nigga, you gotta give her shit.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's like people don't want to do that for some reason.
Pride.
Nah, man. Pride. It's like, nah, man.
Pride,
when somebody the shit, I tell a girl straight up if she I'm like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't even go. That's another thing. If you
be exaggerating that shit.
Yeah.
No, I'll be like, damn, you fine as I'll eat your ass right now.
Yeah. But if you feel that way, that's the way you feel. Like,
I be telling the truth.
But I would have said that to everyone at that point.
Yeah.
I really be like exaggerating.
But you see, like I do.
It makes
the reaction.
It brings the best out of them.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Like the head kind of be like a 6.
He gave an extra point.
You can coach it to an 8 or 9, bro. But if you don't give her no goddamn motivation, like that shit might either stay.
It go down. It might go down.
I had to learn because I wouldn't moan or nothing for him or nothing. But I've learned. You start talking to him and moaning this shit. You get the best of them after that. I'm like, I wish I knew that.
I start moaning for fake. I would say, how good can this get?
Yeah, you start going, oh, yeah.
So sometimes I pull out a pussy to act like it was about to make me nut.
Just to see her reaction.
Shit at the time. But like, I think I need you to feel like that for future.
She gonna attempt to destroy you when you get back up in that.
That's funny.
Future
get your fuck. Like,
feel that.
Keep that same energy.
Nigga.
Queen, you feel me?
Yeah.
I do that. Like,
yo, I'm telling you, nigga, it is.
Shit start getting normal, and like, so it entertains me to give the enthusiasm. I like to coach you up. I need you walking around the world feeling that, because now when you with me, you believe it. Until
this nigga
be like, kind of like,
this nigga got holes somewhere, don't he?
Oh, this nigga different.
Had him.
This nigga different.
He said
settle down.
Past tense.
He has this thing where he says, "Listen, I'll never like cross paths with any bitch that you fuck with because I'm nasty."
Oh yeah.
I know that level nasty that I'm.
Now I don't want to go to DC.
Uncomfortable with.
I'm gonna go to DC.
Some people be like, "Yo, it's too many women in the world to date a woman that dated a nigga you know," and I just be like, "Nah, the world real small when you think about it."
Yeah, like I don't know about that notion.
But I was like, if I fuck with a woman, if I fuck with a woman who used to fuck with him, the reason I don't fuck with her is not because he close to me. That wouldn't even bother me. The reason I don't fuck with her is because I know this nigga had her doing some nasty shit. This nigga done slutted her out. out, and you can't be my baby.
You gotta see this nigga all the time.
Yeah, you can't be my baby.
It's just a certain level
I know you wasn't sucking dick, you was eating dick. Like you wasn't like I know you was like he like you ain't
talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Came to me and be like, yo.
You sucking that dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't never fuck with her. You good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he'll swerve.
Yeah.
He'll hit me and be like, yeah, it was trash.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, you didn't get no head. You got your skull fucked. Like I know you would. That's what I'm saying. If you fuck with him, shit different. Shit different.
You gotta be prepared for
You know
that
what I mean? Yeah, like you have in your mind, you like, nah, I ain't sweating that she had sex with another nigga. He don't have sex. This nigga, that's what I'm saying. It don't be just say, he be fucking. Like, so I know, yeah, like, nah, man. Nah, I can't.
The man
I
tells
can't.
no lies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't.
Hey, you gotta.
Yeah, I can't.
People, no,
I'd rather not, like, and I ain't saying no other nigga didn't do it to you, but I know for a fact.
But when you know
that
the
if you
nigga,
fuck,
yeah, it's
Same
different.
notion. There's times where I've been like, hey, bro, she got a home girl.
Yeah.
He'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
My alley oops are dunks at the rim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that nigga put the ball right there.
You gotta get up there.
Yeah, nah, the way Draymond actually tries to make it, that's where he puts the ball for the alley oop. I mean, it's not gonna be in the rim, but it's gonna be real close to the rim. Man, the world we live in is crazy. People don't understand how fortunate we are to be in the situation that we're in, man. And like, I'm at a point now where settling down is the only thing on my mind. Like, we did all this talking about, women and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the type of dude I am, man, I'm going out and I'm living my dream, and I just want to come home and give the fruits of my labor to somebody. That's what it ends up being as you get older. How old are you guys?
We in the group?
Same age.
32?
Yeah.
30? What, 30? I'm the youngest one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
36 in August.
Yeah, so it's just, I got to the point now where I'm like, you realize, like, getting women and all that shit and partying that shit fun.
Yeah.
And you can do it forever, but there's something to be said about, because even with your friends, man, like when you really going through something, you can go to your homies, but your homies ain't gonna be there emotionally like they should. They'll look at it in a logical sense, like, hey, bro, just keep your head up. Everything gonna be cool.
Here go this Duce.
Yeah, take this Duce. Yeah. Like, you need somebody who really is going to really rub your head and be like, everything is gonna be fine, and we gonna get through this shit together. If you ain't got that, nigga, telling you start going crazy. You start going crazy. You need your peace. You need your place of peace. And that's like, now the value of peace is super high to me now. I don't value pussy the same way, but peace with pussy, oh, now that is... That's worth my entire bank account.
Yeah.
Nigga, when niggas be going, when men get divorced, people be like, women divorce and take half, and niggas be like, man, that bitch don't deserve half. If she was giving that nigga peace, she deserve half, nigga. I'll give up half my money any day for some consistent peace. I promise you that. People ask me what would happen if I married the mother of my children, and they were like, would you get a prenup? I was like, no, nigga, she deserves half. All the shit I put her through and everything. and if it was to work out, we get married and all of this, and we still couldn't make it work.
She deserved that half.
She deserved a half, nigga. She earned the half a long time ago. If she just wanted half, that's the way I would look at it. Payment. Just half? That ain't no problem. Yeah, man, come on, man.
Hey, man.
That's true.
Man, on that note, man, like, this is probably my favorite episode, dog. Straight up, man.
Nah, this has been fun, nigga.
Oh, man, let people know the Patreon.
Oh, man.
All that
Yo,
shit.
you find me on Instagram, Ryan Davis Comedy. You hit the link in the bio that'll hook you up to the Patreon. The Patreon is 301 Studios. When is this dropping?
Man, Monday.
Monday, too early to say some shit. Okay. Yeah, no, I still got some NDA shit. So make sure y'all watch Who Said That Shit on BET Digital.
Yeah.
First episode, me and Too Short. Second episode, me and Ray J. It's my game show on BET. Yeah, it's my game show on BET. So go to BET Digital. You know, that's on YouTube. Keep an eye out for some other shit. I'm on tour. So a lot of dope shit coming around. Yeah, you know, just keep an eye out, man. And thank you guys for having me, man.
Hey, man,
we appreciate
it. We go
it.
to LA, man.
Oh, you know, hit me. You got the line. Hit me.
Like, hey, we be on y'all
I got
shit,
people
man.
out there. We
I
make that
definitely have you on with All Due Offense. With All Due Offense podcast.
Yes.
The reason I ain't shout it out is because if you're on Patreon, you already know what time it is.
You'll see it.
Yeah. People go, oh, because I'll like let out snippets and stuff, and people be like, oh, where can I go listen to this? On Patreon. Won't y'all put it on? Nah, nigga. Nothing free.
You got to pay for this.
Fucking dollars.
For $5, that's what I'm saying. People go to the Patreon. It ain't like we're doing one thing on Patreon. You go there and get tons of content. Yeah. All we doing is a bunch of shit. We're going to end up putting a movie on there and everything. So, I mean, nah.
That sounds way more I'm getting than the $5 for OnlyFans I'm spending.
Yeah. Right. That's what gave me the idea. Because I got raped. I got raped on OnlyFans. I was like, this bitch ain't post nothing all month.
And then it'd be like, you still got your panties on.
Yo, nah.
What am I paying for?
I paid for OnlyFans. And she was like, welcome to my OnlyFans.
You
for
the
content. DM me and pay me. I was like, I already paid
$15.
I already paid. So you made me
for a picture?
you made me pay to get on here, and then you want me to pay again for content?
You got to pay for a chance to pay.
Yeah, you're right. You making me pay for a chance to pay. Oh, you don't know me.
I gotta use my card information. This shit is trackable. Like, oh.
You're like, yo, I'm about to block you. Have they put block on OnlyFans yet?
But you didn't already pay $5. You like, what's another $5?
Right. Not me.
I stopped spending that $5.
Yeah, I had to.
Man.
Yeah.
Hell, I was like, Black China page free, nigga. No, I'm sorry. I don't think it is.